Cardinals Flight Plan with head coach Bruce Arians is brought to you in part by Dignity Health, Hello Human Kindness, and by Copper Point Mutual, at work for you. Now, more with Ron Wolfley and head coach Bruce Arians as they go in depth into the win in Oakland, starting with the performance of Andre Ellington.
Coach, as you know, Andre Ellington had a huge game again. Why has he been so effective?
Well, you know, it's a shame because I think he did need more if he was healthy. But he's gutting it up and playing his heart out on Sunday. You know, we're finding runs that he really likes. You know, we're stretching the field a little bit better. He still hasn't scratched the surface as a receiver. Because of the foot, he's not getting the time in practice with Carson that we've had all through spring and training camp. But, you know, we still could get some matchups on him that we really like. But right now, Carson's finding him in the quick passing game. He's making big plays out of it, and that's what he's capable of doing.
30 touches in this game, B.A. Does that concern you at all?
No, I think the rushing touches were a little high. You like to keep them around 20. But again, he dropped 2 passes, so he should have had 8 catches in this ball game and probably close to 100 yards.
Can you tell us a little bit more about Andre Ellington taking himself out of this game for Stephon Taylor? Does that ring a bell to you at all?
Yeah, he took us all the way down there, and I knew he was tired. You know, that's one of the other things that the foot's killing him is his conditioning is not what it should be because he can't run. And so that's one of the things that he tapped out. He said he wanted to give Steph a touchdown. I'm not buying that one. He was tired.
So he was just because he was exhausted at that point in time. Do you think Andre is comfortable with being the focal point of this offense?
I think he loves it. Yeah, I think he really is, and that's what we want him to be. And like I said, we got to get the foot healed and let him play full speed. There's no telling how good he could be.
Talk a little bit about Stephon Taylor in the game that he had. You're smiling right now as I mention his name. Why?
Because he's one of those guys you love to coach. I mean, he's always in the right spot, doing the right thing, full speed, bouncing off guys, getting every outside of his talent that he can possibly get. That touchdown catch, broke a tackle, jumped in the end zone, broke a tackle on the sweep, and I just love the guy. He's plays great special teams for you, and you don't find many running backs that'll do that.
Yeah, he's a football player, no doubt. Some clutch catches by Ted Ginn Jr., Jaron Brown, and John Brown in this game. Were you happy with the receiving corps?
Oh, I thought it was one of our best games. One of our best games as receivers, and Jaron Brown made a great diving catch to set up the touchdown. JB caught the ball down the middle, caught a big safety in the back, held on to it, and then Teddy on the scramble was huge.
You know, another guy that seemed to really jump off the film was Sam Acho. Sam Acho all over the field. He's just a workman-like guy, right? Talk about Sam Acho and the job he did.
Great motor. You know, Sam brings it again and every day in practice, and he's always around the ball. I'd like to see him make a few more plays. He had a sack he let go of, and it's coming. He's getting closer and closer, and it's rubbing off on Alex. Alex follows Sam around, and he's playing the same way. So we got 2 guys with high motors out there going full speed.
You know, you mentioned it a little bit earlier, but talk a little bit about the game that Kareem Martin had and Ed Stinson. These are obviously 2 rookies trying to make their way in the league. How'd they hold up?
They filled in great, and Kareem is getting his spots more in passing situations and playing a little more end. Eddie's playing a lot of things right now and doing a heck of a job. He's given us a better pass rush than we thought he would have. We thought we were more of a run-stopping guy, but he's got some quickness on the edge.
Still to come, a look at Sunday's opponent, the Philadelphia Eagles. But first, Jared Valdir wired for sound. Next, on Cardinals Flight Plan, presented by Dignity Health.